This is Art Lab, the largest in vitro fertilization teaching lab in the world, and it's in Rocky Mount. The lab in Rocky Mount Mills is doing some cutting-edge research and trains as many as 100 embryologists a year from all over the world. WRL's Heidi Kirk takes us inside this lab to show us what sets it apart.
Inside Art Lab, this is some of what you'll find.
The students that come through here are going to have a major impact on the field.
Between 80 and 100 students travel from across the world to Eastern North Carolina every year to train as embryologists under Dr. Eva Shinkman.
You know, there's been a tremendous growth in the IVF industry in the last 10 years. It's been increasing year after year.
Right here in Rocky Mount, she teaches students the best practices using animal embryos, preparing them to one day work in a clinic.
Each of our students here does about 500 hours of hands-on dedicated training. So once they get to their clinic, they should be able to be, fully trained in well under a year.
Not only is Shinkman teaching students IVF, but also doing research, testing new technology, and helping people understand what an embryologist does and how to be one.
We've had a significant shortage of embryologists in the field. A lot of what we're trying to do is, is notifying, people that this field exists. Not too many people have, they hear the word IVF, but they don't really know what it takes to work in the field or to be an embryologist.
Went to the career fair at NC State, and it was my first time hearing about embryology and what an embryologist does in general.
Now Addison Furr is about to graduate from a training program, and like many students, already has a job lined up. After a more than 30-year career, Shinkman says these moments are some of the most fulfilling.
The points of IVF and the IVF industry is to help patients and to help people create families. And you have an impact on patients that obviously last the rest of their lives. And I think kind of instilling that passion in the students is what's so rewarding.
Heidi Kirk, WRL News, Rocky Mount.
You may ask, why Rocky Mount? Dr. Shinkman says she was looking to establish her lab close to the Research Triangle, and Rocky Mount Mills was a place where she could offer affordable classes to her students.